Bars is back. Sam and oh God, what's up with you? Hip Hop Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip Hop Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive.
Interested in promoting your brand, business, or talent on Hip Hop News Uncensored? Hit me up right now at advertise@hiphopun.com. That's advertise@hiphopun.com. Hit me ASAP. Very affordable rates. Now to our regularly scheduled program.
In that particular case, as it unfolds over the next year or so, let's walk over here and deal with your boy Souija Boy, man. Now, Souija Boy put a video up yesterday, Sam, man, claiming that he was the owner of video game company Atari. Atari did deny that claim, but let me play this clip first, and then I want to play the clip, and then I want to kind of get into, what you think is going on with Souija Boy, because there's a lot of instances that's been popping off that's suspecting people to say, allegedly, that he may be back, on drugs. So let's play this clip.
Shout out to Atari, the whole staff. I'm about to revamp the company. We're going to take Atari to the next level. Everybody go follow at Atari. I am now the owner of Atari. I own the video game company Atari. They was real proud of me of what I did with the Souija Boy game console. You know what I'm saying? I blew Souija Boy game up. We about to sell the company for like, was it 100? I think I'm gonna get 140 million. I'm gonna get like 100. I'm finna get $140 million from Souija Boy game. So Atari reached out and I just signed a deal with Atari. I signed 2 deals with Atari. I'm the owner.
All right, so let's stop it there, Sam. And he comes out, pretty much says that he signed a deal with Atari. They come out pretty much. They deny that claim. They deny Souija Boy's claim. What's your thoughts?
Man, it's a lot more going on than denying the claims. Now, I was doing some simple Google searches as anybody could do on who owns Atari. And obviously, they've been owned by the original Atari Corporation since 1972, founded in Sunnyvale, California by Nolan Bushnell and Ted Dabney. That ain't Souija Boy's name. Now, I was also looking in the Nintendo Life, a game console website. They talk about this, and they don't talk about Souija Boy in a real positive light. I'll read a little bit. The saga of Souija Boy. Back in 2018, the rapper apparently attracted the legal attention of Nintendo for selling knockoff game consoles, which preloaded with hundreds of unlicensed ROMs. But despite having to take his site down and quote-unquote boss up, in his words, not ours, Souija Boy has since returned to the fray, with similarly dodging devices, including his most recent effort at the TDR Pocket, which in fact based off an existing handle of the retrograde Pocket. As if his hands dirty with low-cost emulation devices wasn't enough, the rapper, whose real name is DeAndre Cortez, is now claiming he owns the most famous brand of the world's video games in Atari. And then he went on talking about that. They didn't talk about him in a very good light. They keep going in on the kid. I'm not going to read more of this because it seems like they have a little bit of a vendetta against him.
Right.
But you see how they're taking him as a joke. This is the reason why I brought it up.
Yeah.
He's being looked at as a fucking joke, which is a shame.
Yeah, because we looking at it, and you look at the Souija Boy console. I think he had it on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
it's something you're like, okay, like this brother's doing, some big things. And I'm not saying that he's not doing big things, right. But once it's his story, it's their story, then it's the truth.
Yeah.
Now, what is the truth? The truth is that he was doing some knockoff. He was playing knockoff games, knockoff systems off of Nintendo, and they took action against him, and he can't do it no more. That's the truth. I don't care how people feel about it. Mm-hmm. That's what they discovered when they did what they did. So, no different than somebody selling off knockoff Jordans. You see that knockoff, Louis bags, knockoff Gucci, whatever. It's the same type of thing when you can just, be innovative, put your money into really developing your own thing, like Ray J. Even though I think they're shitty, the Raycons, to a certain extent compared to other brands, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He created Raycon. He didn't go and get some knockoff Apples and knockoff Bose and Beats and take the logo off and put his on and say this is Ray J. Raycon. Nah, he went and actually developed technology, did what he had to do, pay the people to actually develop that. So my next question would be, man, is like, you seen Soulja Boy going back and forth over the dude in the mall, claiming that he didn't buy the fake Cartier or whatever type of watch it was. And is this brother, in your opinion, saying, man, back on that booger sugar, back on drugs?
In my opinion, he might be. And that's my opinion, and I hope I'm wrong. I don't know how I'd be proven wrong, but I'm looking at behavior. I'm looking at characteristics. And like we talked about the Dr. Boyce a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
You seen him on social media acting erratic, acting crazy a couple years ago. He took a step back. I think he went to rehab, if I'm not mistaken, got off of social media altogether. Came back on after dealing with some, I believe, drug issues and also legal issues. Came back a little heavier, came back quieter, was in a different space, and we saluted him because we root for the young brothers in the game.
No doubt.
We don't always got to agree with their music, but I appreciate the pioneer that is Soulja Boy. When people joke about, oh, I was the first this, I was the first that, he has a lot of good points in some of those arguments that he makes. He was definitely the first in a lot of what he's arguing about now, and he deserves his credit for that. But then when you add in the pressures of fame and then the pressures of being rich when you're really not, in little things that people probably go ahead to fake the funk, and add drugs in on top of that, it's a nasty mixture, and he's playing out right in front of us. He's losing a lot more weight. He's doing a lot of more of erratic behavior, shit that was nutty boy behavior that he did back in the day when he was on drugs. So it's fair for
anybody that's cool with Bow Wow is just sucking in my books.
That's your boy Bow Wow. Your boy Bow Wow.
Nah, but man, again, man, just want to try to get a brother the benefit of the doubt. Always kind of been like this a little bit, but it's something in his appearance, and why would you make a claim like that? That's something that somebody, they be getting high, doing whatever they do, drink, whatever, and jumping on social media because nobody's there to say anything to him, and just wilding out. And now you got, he's doing this thing because now you got Atari trending, today. You look, they're trending actually right now. So, again, give him a lot of respect for a lot of the trends that he did create, but he also did a lot of BS along the way too. And, I guess we're going to have to just pray for him, man.
Who the fuck wakes up and says, like, yo, I own Atari, yo? Like, who the fuck does some stupid
shit?
Give me
whatever
like
you got, my nigga.
Like, yo, I own Atari. Yeah, I appreciate them niggas for letting me buy that shit. Like, what?
And then they got to come out and say something. Well, all right, Sam, man. So the Soulja Boy game console, what are the numbers? How much did that sell? Like,
no, I don't think any. I don't think any. No.
But it's like, come on, bro. Like, you got to do something serious in order to be taken serious. And we salute and applaud this dude, for at least trying to do something, but create your own. Don't take Nintendos and try to resell it, bro. You see people getting busted with shit like that all the time. Create a real console. Maybe it might not be as good as, whatever's out right now, but over time it can evolve and it can definitely become, better.